This video I'm going to show you my trip from Londonderry, which is part of Northern Ireland, crossing the border to Donegal as the destination. And I took the trip in June 2 months ago, and the ticket price was somewhere around €10 or €15. It was quite cheap, and also we don't have to worry about pounds or euro exchange because the destination is in Ireland Republic, so they accept euro, and everywhere in Northern Ireland accept the Visa card for the payment. It's very convenient as well. So look at this is the bus. I was inside the bus, and it's quite empty, right? And outside the landscape, the mountains, is very beautiful. Look at the mountains. Everywhere is green. That is something makes me surprised. You can't see green in all of the countries all over the year easily. For example, in China or India, usually I think in China only in summer we can see green and lush mountains, and after August, everywhere of the plants turns to yellow. Yeah, see, very few passengers. I'm 100% sure for this shift, the bus company they lose their profit, but this is how the way they serve for people, I believe. So they don't care about whether they are earning or losing, but just to make the convenience of the service even through the passenger lens. So look, here is the primary school. It seems like a primary school, so many children. And the school is in the suburb. The kids are very cute, and now we are in the suburb of Donegal and heading to the city center. Yeah, I always like that you can see the bus, very few passengers, and I especially choose to sit at the bottom so that I can capture the view of the bus as well. It's very rare for us to see in India or in China for this much few passengers. But sometimes when I was traveling in India, the seat was fully occupied, and sometimes people don't have the seat and even sit on the corridor. But here in Ireland is usually is quite empty. We can always get a seat, and I think unless in the rushing hours, usually it's just less than half of the passengers over here. So look, we have arrived in the city center of Donegal, and these two are my friends. And the Central Hotel, yeah, and this is AIB. AIB is everywhere. It's the big landmark of stand for Ireland. Even in Northern Ireland, we can see that. So the driver is parking the car now. The people are getting down, and finally we have arrived. So this is the city center of Donegal. See, this is the red bus is the bus which we have taken. Yeah, and everywhere is peaceful. Even the vehicles, it moves very slow. Yeah, so you can see people are wearing jackets. That means the weather is quite comfortable. Maybe just 15 degrees Celsius. So sometimes I feel it's cold, and also the weather is cloudy. So this is our lunch in a typical Irish restaurant. This is the ambience in this restaurant. And later it was rain, so we had to wait for the rain. And also, by the way, this is the parking yard of Aldi, a very famous supermarket in Europe, Aldi. But the rain was quite heavy, so after the rain get reduced, I had walked around along on the street to see the city. I think it looks quite similar to our other Irish city, right? And the buildings are very small but elegant. The street is narrow, and the vehicle drives very slowly. Yeah, and see, this is the flag of their logo. And the green car, the car is unique. And here is again I went back for the place where we get down is monument and the flags. Yeah. If it's in the the British city, usually the monuments were memorized those soldiers sacrificed their life in the First or Second World War. But in Ireland Republic, we can't easily see those monuments. And here is the actually a car parking. And you can see on the in front is the sea bay connected to the Atlantic Ocean, because anyhow Donegal is still a sea view city. Yeah, it's a city with sea coast. And here is the police vehicle. They call the policeman as Gada. Oh, here is a Chinese restaurant. It means hello folks on the previous thing. Yeah, and here is again is the landmark. In typical landmark, and look at the flower, is very colorful and very fresh, and yeah, some birds are flying, and this in front is the biggest hostel in Ireland. Yeah, and then I think in front, yeah, this is a very typical